My roommate and I are both up early today.
你妈在那里。
My mom is already in the garden.
你帮哪回啊？
She is picking the vegetables that will be on our table tonight.
这片的哪回啊？
番薯。
了解我哩哒。这咋呢？
I am back in my hometown, a village in Zhangzhou, Fujian, for Dragon Boat Festival. I live in another city now, but this is where I grew up.
我完全无看。哦。较大粒的。
Growing up, I only noticed the food once it was on the table. I never thought about who got there first. Now I am starting to notice. My mom knows exactly which vegetables are ready, which ones are just right. For her, this isn't something special for the festival. It's just what she does every day. In a few hours, some of these vegetables will be part of our lunch or our dinner. And my roommate and I are still waking up. My mom has already finished part of her day.
开起来。
Later, my brother takes us to the local market.
你妈在这，要不要顺她一下？不用。我们来买菜。阿姨。What's the time? It's 8 o'clock.
He has never left this place. He still knows it by heart. Which stall sells what? Which one has the best produce? I used to know this market just as well. As a kid, I would follow my mom here to buy groceries. Now, I am the one following behind my brother.
那弄的。来，那烤点来吃。弟弟，过来一下。我那里。了解。贝壳，这贝壳这夹的贝壳啦。对呀。贝壳嘛。来四壳。啊？对呀。弄的几壳嘞？四壳。一两壳哎。三壳加一起。
对吧？
哎呀，一个红萝卜呀，我的讲。啊？他这个红萝卜呀，我的讲。
我老娘。
我是去我爸家呀。去你爸家？啊！北京。我就你冇可能。我北京。點解跟阿爺能夠等地？
At the pork stall, we run into someone I went to elementary school with. We haven't seen each other since we graduated. She's helping us with the pork my brother ordered ahead. She tells me she almost didn't recognize me. We used to sit in the same classroom. We grew up together. Now we are meeting again, in front of an ordinary market stall. The conversation is short, but it's enough to remind me. So many years have passed without me noticing. There are more familiar scenes around the market. A vendor with his shirt off, packing up to go home. A few old men playing cards, under a tree. A small roadside temple, still standing. An old man walking slowly, leaning on his cane. When I lived here, I barely noticed any of this. It was just part of every day. But coming back after all these years, these are the details I notice most. This is what daily life here actually looks like. Then the rain starts. Vendors pull their goods further, under cover. The ground turns a darker color. The market slows down. But it doesn't stop. We buy some pineapples. The vendor gives us a lychee. Just one. It's not much. But since I left home, I notice small things like this more than I used to. They are not extraordinary, but they stay with me. I take my roommate to try Shacha noodles. Shacha noodles are a local dish with a rich, savory sauce. This is a taste I grew up with. As a kid, I never imagined I'd miss it this much one day. No, it's one of the first things I want when I come home.
cá chê的，比咸的。
对。今天好歹还有味道，有可能是因为我粉加的少，今天比较辣。
This is my roommate's first time trying it. Watching her taste it, I noticed something. Some flavors don't change, even after all these years. It still tastes the same, and it still tastes like home.
我要特大杯的。
这个。
默认浓度，然后不另外加糖。对。
对的哈。直接先买一杯，再买一杯。
好。
After breakfast, I grab a coffee to go. This coffee chain is everywhere in China now. A cup usually costs around 10 yuan. As a kid, this street meant Shacha noodles to me. Now, it also means the coffee in my hand. One belongs to the past, one belongs to the present. Both are part of who I am now, just from different points in my life. Coming home, I am not the same kid who left, but I've brought my current life back here with me too.
嘿，左边对。 嘣嘣啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦，嘣嘣嘣，都是惨叫声。对啊，夏天嘛，那里还有个水缸。水缸。
On the way back, we see someone gathering river snails in the shallow water.
俩惨的耶。
This was a common sight when I was young. I never used to pay attention to it. Now I stop to watch. Maybe that's what growing up is. The things you take for granted as a kid. You slowly learn to see them as precious.
走，走啊，跟我走。所以现在这个点，他在欢迎我们了。我还要在这做一天。就是这个位置，从早做到晚上，我就这么做。
Back home, we rest by the lake for a while. We don't do anything. We just sit there, watching the water, feeling how slow life is here. Coming home isn't always about doing something. Sometimes it's just returning to a familiar pace.
那个我已经来家去去了。哦，你去了。那个来这边烤啊，阿妈家都我的烤啊。
我咋办啊？3点嘛。
到3点个困。
我这要看3点。
恐怖。
你能过吗？
我困差不多几点。
My sister-in-law starts making lu mian. Lu mian is a noodle dish with a rich, thick sauce. Many families here cook it for Dragon Boat Festival. As a kid, I thought food just appeared on the table. All I had to do was wait, then eat. Now, I am starting to notice, before the food arrives, someone has already spent a long time on it.
我先改掉，先看看诶。
你自己先记得呀。
还袂安尼乱七八糟。还袂去个。
我要弄到海回，我好把它看。
你叫我弄落啊。我切条葱花吧，反正。切起来煸。
煸油。
煸开。啊？哪里葱花味？袂1点到1点钟。你叫伊搞啥讲下个？呐，你真正会了？
无啊，我讲
叫伊来甲我讨，顺便我甲伊讲的。
My sister-in-law stands in the kitchen, preparing the ingredients, watching the heat, letting the dish come together slowly. My brother buys the groceries. My sister-in-law cooks. Watching them move around each other in the kitchen, I can tell how well they work together.
这个超新鲜的。
While we wait, I eat a lychee from my brother's fridge. It's sweet.
我嘛坐顿无，迄参头油啦，无盐水啊，要下来盐水对吧？好椒咩？
从个大只个上个米咸嘛，哪有遐哩？
小咸料。
然
后再
对呀。
Now the mian is ready. We sit down together. Me, my roommate, my brother, my sister-in-law. It tastes just like I remember. But this time, I am noticing more than the food. I am noticing who made this meal, who spent the time to bring it here. After we eat, we sit down for tea. We don't talk about anything important. In my family, being together doesn't always need many words. My brother and I have never been people who say much. We just pour the tea, sit around the table, talk about small, ordinary things. Now and then, time passes slowly. No one is in a hurry to leave. I used to think family needed a lot of expressing. Now I think differently. Sometimes just sitting together is enough. By afternoon, we start making zongzi. Zongzi is a traditional rice dumpling, eaten during Dragon Boat Festival.
苗栗黄有秘制馅料啊。
好。秘制酱料是这个的吧？
秘制酱料是光了，这个呀，啊。
对，秘制的，祖传的。
挑薄，把它盘来的。
好。
对啊。
嗯。
我压10号。这沥干。
哦。
米沥干。
水分沥干。
这里。用10个一捆。
10个一捆，这是10条吗？
打个结。哦。喂，我啥挂嘅？伊叫你去。
We washed the bamboo leaves, added the rice, added the filling, fold the leaves, tie them with string, again and again. As a kid, I only waited for the zongzi to be ready, then went out to play with friends. By the time I came back, they were already there, still warm. Now, I am seeing what happens before that. Every zongzi takes time, and more than one pair of hands. My roommate Zongzi look really good. She only started learning last year. But she's already good at it.
前面我妈教了我好几年，然后学不会，学不到精髓在哪。
你这四个角我也是这个，我这个比较圆。
As for me, my main job is holding the chair steady. The zongzi are heavy, and the chair almost can't handle it. I don't cook much at home, so this isn't something I know well. But maybe part of coming home is relearning the things I knew as a kid, the things I slowly forgot after growing up.
你做咩？哦，我有微信，我问看。
After we finish, the zongzi still need time to cook. While we wait, my roommate and I walk near my old elementary school. We get saiguotang. Saiguotang is a cold dessert soup with fruit and toppings, served over shaved ice. Perfect for the summer heat. This used to be farmland when I was a kid. I walked this path to school every day. Now, the fields have turned into paved roads. Things around here have changed a lot. Many houses have been rebuilt too. But this path still connects me to where I came from. The school is still there. I am just not the kid who used to walk in with a backpack anymore. Back home, we sit down to eat our saiguotang. The zongzi are still slowly cooking. This waiting feels like part of the festival too. I take my roommate to see the room I used to stay in. This room held my brothers and my whole childhood. Now, it's been simply renovated. There is even air conditioning. It looks more comfortable than before. But standing here, I still remember what it was like. Back then, we never thought about whether the room was big enough. We never thought about where we'd end up. This was just home. Slowly, the smell of bamboo leaves fills the kitchen. The lid comes off the pot. Steam rises. The zongzi are ready.
对，全是我的。炸了吗？
还好，比我想象的好一点。哇，
这把，只有这把。对呀，对呀，你做这件来，我去做，你干好个这个。
你要几张？
我也要，
三张。
总共3张。
We untie the string, open the leaves.
你人家看有 AI。人安尼讲是看有 AI。
The first bite tastes just like I remember. But this time, I notice more than the taste. I notice who made it, who stayed with it while it cooked, and who's sitting beside me now, as it's finally served. As a kid, I only waited for food to appear on the table. Now, I see the people standing behind it. My mom starting her day in the garden before sunrise. My brother walking us through a market he still knows by heart. My sister, in-law standing in the kitchen, preparing everything. These look like ordinary things. But this is how a family keeps showing up for each other. I came home for Dragon Boat Festival. But what actually made it feel like home was them. This is what Dragon Boat Festival looks like in my family. Quiet, familiar, full of small things I end up missing. Once I leave, every time I come home, I notice the same thing. Home isn't one big moment. It's hidden in the food, hidden in the people, hidden in the old streets, hidden in small conversations, and hidden in a taste I've known since I was a kid. What food do you miss most from home?